G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is June the 10th, 2023. This is the nat gas price update. A slight update from yesterday's review. We're looking at the weekly and the daily. The weekly is still in a bearish momentum primarily, whereas the daily is broken up into a neutral. But on the hourly, we're looking at a potential divergence as well to the downside. So we'll go that into a minute. In a minute. So let's look at the weekly first. We'll look at the triple moving average, comparing it to the moving average of the price chart, and it's showing a bearish bias, so predominantly bearish movements only at the moment. And we marry that with the daily, and at the moment there are no bearish signals on the daily because the CCI is still moving up, even though the triple moving average of the price chart is declining. So that's giving us a neutral signal, so that's giving us a bit of difference between the weekly and a daily in terms of trading. But let me go back to the daily first. We did have this bullish divergence working on the CCI, and that's still in operation, versus a bearish divergence on the price chart. You can see there the price is making lower highs, and we did say that there was a potential for a bounce either way. So the upside potential, we need to see if this divergence plays out. We need to see the CCI continue to the upside, and we need to see also the price chart to continue up and break through this resistance at 27.86, and our initial target area would have been somewhere between the 23% up to about the 38% of that wider range, the Fibonacci retracement. And on the downside, using the Fibonacci extension to the downside, if the price collapsed, if this divergence failed and the CCI broke to the downside and the price broke to the downside, that 23% to 38% extension would be our initial target range on the downside. So that's on the daily. On the hourly, you can see there more closely, we had a bullish divergence on the CCI versus a bearish divergence on the price chart, and it did break above, at that point there, broke above that declining trend line, and that would have been your entry point, and your initial target would have been between the 38% and the 50% level. Now, again, you can see there were 3 wicks on those 3 hours. They just hit into that range, so that would have been a potential target hit had you hit that as well. We've got this, if I zoom out, you've got this bearish divergence on the CCI versus a bullish divergence on the price chart, and that looks like it's going, and that's as a result of this decline as well. So if I drew a couple of let me go back to, if I drew a channel between those highs and brought it back down to the lowest level in that divergence range, which would be there, you can see that it's already broken down below the channel, and our initial target area, if we go from that low, that recent low, let me do that again, that recent low to that high of that range, you can see there our target area would have been hit as well, and our target area would have been somewhere between the 38% down to the 61%. If it drops below the 61%, we're going to see further declines, but you can see there it's currently resting on the 50% level. So it's hit that downward bearish movement divergence on the CCI and the price chart. So that's a little play you could have, if you were monitoring that, that's something you could have taken as well. But again, remember these divergence reversals are simply that. They might just be a small retrace before further upside in this case. Or if you zoom out, that might have been just a small retrace to the upside before taking further declines. So again, going back to the daily, we're still not sure where this is going to end up, whether it's going to be a bullish momentum to the upside or the downside. It needs to break between above or below these support resistance lines to be more confident about either one of those longer term. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe to my Patreon page, where we also look at weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.